Hello students, I am Sunny sir from Mohdi English School. I hope all of you are very much healthy, and as I told you in the previous videos, please keep washing your hands regularly at every hour during the day. Whenever you go out of the house, please wear the mask and if possible also wear the hand gloves. When you come back, immediately wash your hands with the soap for 30 seconds at least, or you can wash the hand with the hand sanitizer. Never forget these precautions, please. And one more thing, eat the food which is made at home. Do not eat the stale food or do not eat the food brought from outside. Take care of yourself, you will be fine, so your parents and your family will be fine. Also take care that your surroundings are neat and clean. Let us read a thought, and before reading the thought, let me tell you that this video is for class 3 subject grammar. So the thought for today is, the best way to predict your future is to create it. So how will you predict your future? Predict means how will you decide that what is going to happen in future? You cannot decide, it is not in our hands. We have to create our future. Means you have to work hard, you have to study right now, and your future you can create it by studying. You have to create your future, it is in your hands. So do not wait, do not try to predict your future, just create your future by working hard and by studying regularly. For that you have to watch the videos every day. So topics that we are going to cover in today's video, that is chapter 4, nouns, that we have covered in the previous videos. Today we will have the quick revision of the whole lesson. What are the nouns, what types of nouns we have done. We will have the quick revision in this video, and again some extra worksheets are based on that same topic, chapter 4 nouns, that we will have to solve. So let us move ahead. So chapter 4 nouns. Let us learn about nouns and its types. See, what is a noun? A noun is a name of a person, place, thing, or an idea. A noun is a naming word. It can be a person's name, a name of a place, a name of a thing, or it can be an idea which is abstract. So these are all nouns. Then types of nouns that we have studied in this lesson. Lesson number 4, we have studied proper nouns, common nouns, countable nouns, uncountable nouns, and collective nouns. These are the 5 types of nouns that we have studied in chapter number 4. Then, what are proper nouns? Let us have a quick revision. See, as you can see over here, what is given? Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is one of the 7 wonders of the world. It is only one. So T capital, M capital. There is only one Taj Mahal in the whole world. So it is a proper noun. The same way you can see Jupiter. So we have many planets, like our Earth is also a planet. Same way Jupiter is a planet, it is a proper noun. Then what is given over here? Can you see? Australia, that is the name of the country, just like India. So that is also a proper noun. Then what is given? Queen Elizabeth II. So this is the name of the queen. Like you have your name, this queen has the name Queen Elizabeth II. So this is proper noun. Then what is given? Easter. Easter is also a festival. Like Diwali, we write capital. Like we write Ramzan, capital. Same way, this is capital. Then what is given? The Bible. Same way like Quran, it is very holy book. Bible is also a holy book. It is proper noun. Zeus, this is the name of the god. It is also proper noun. Then what is given? Titanic. Titanic is the name of the ship. It is only one ship. So Titanic is a proper noun. So all these are examples of proper nouns that we have already studied. Then let us see some examples of common nouns. See what is given over here? car. Car is a common noun. There are so many cars in the world. It is common noun. Then what is given over here? Dog. Now dog is also a common noun. There are so many dogs in the world. Door, that is also common noun. Boat, there are so many boats you can see. Common noun again. Then desk, that is also common noun like table. Mother, there are so many mothers of the children. This is also common noun. Mother, you have mother. Same way others have their own mother. These are all the examples of common nouns. Then what is given? Countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Can you see the examples? See, countable nouns are the nouns which you can count. Uncountable nouns are the nouns which you cannot count. See, countable nouns are buns, burgers, sandwiches, sausages, fries, then curries. All these are nouns which you can count. 2, 4, 5, etc. Uncountable nouns you cannot count. What is given? Bread, butter, cheese, cereal, chocolate, mustard and salt. So for this we ask the question how much. Here we ask the question how many. So these are the types of nouns. See, collective nouns. Examples: a gaggle of geese. So many geese together. It is gaggle of geese. This is collective noun. Then a swarm of bees. So many bees together we say swarm of bees. Again it is collective noun. Collective nouns are the group names of people, animals or things. See, an army of ants. Then a parade of elephants. Then what is given? A forest of trees. Then a bunch of flowers. All these are collective nouns. These are the types of the nouns that we have studied in the lesson. Now, based on these 5 types of nouns, let us solve some new worksheets. So, we have to match the following. We have to read and match. Let us read and match what is given to us. See, what is this? Can you see? This is bread. Then, what can you see? This is glass of milk. So, we have to read and match whatever is given. So first over here, what is given? A cartoon of juice, a jug of juice. So where can you see juice? It is over here. See, cartoon of juice, jug of juice. We have to match. So here is juice. This is cartoon of juice and this is jug of juice. So let us match cartoon and jug. See, cartoon of juice is over here and jug of juice is over here. Then next one, what is given? A cup of coffee and what else is given? A bag of coffee. So where is the cup of coffee? Can you see the cup of coffee anywhere over here? It is over here, a cup of coffee. Then where is the bag of coffee? Over here. So let us match. Cup of coffee is over here. See, down, cup of coffee. Then bag of coffee is over here. So we matched it. So as you can see, a cup of coffee and a bag of coffee. Next, what is given? A bowl of rice, a packet of rice. So where is the bowl of rice and where is the packet? See, here is the packet of rice. And where is the bowl of rice? Over here. So let us match with the bowl of rice. This is the bowl of rice. And here is the packet of rice as we have matched it. Next one, what can you see? A glass of milk, then a cartoon of milk. Where is the glass of milk? Do you find the glass of milk anywhere? Yes, it is over here. Glass of milk. Second is cartoon of milk. So where is the cartoon of milk? So here is the cartoon of milk. Now let us match. First we'll match a glass of milk. So let us match the glass of milk over here. See, this is glass of milk. Then cartoon of milk is given at the top like this. That is glass and this is cartoon of milk. Next one is given slice of bread, a loaf of bread. So where is the slice of bread? First let us find. the slice of bread is over here and here is the loaf of bread. So first we'll match the slice of bread with this. This is the slice of bread and this is loaf of bread. Last two are left. Bottle of water, glass of water. Where is the bottle of water? Can you see water bottle anywhere? Yes, this is, see, this is glass of water and this is bottle. So let us match again. This is bottle, sorry, that is glass. So this is glass of water and this is bottle of water. These are all collective. You cannot count these nouns. See, we have to match the following. Now we have one more worksheet for collective nouns. See what is given, a choir of dash. So from here we have to find a choir of dash. So we can say a choir of singers. So here can you see singers? So here we have to write singers. Let us write. So here you can see I have written singers, a choir of singers. These are singers. Then what is given, a crowd of dash. So can you see any crowd over here? See, a crowd of people. So this we have to write in number 2, crowd of people. So here I have written the answer for you, people. Next one, a flock of dash. So a flock of birds or a flock of sheep. See, here are the sheep and there are no birds over here, but we can write a flock of birds or flock of sheep. Let us write the answer. So here is the answer, flock of birds or flock of sheep. Next one, a gang of dash. So what is given over here now? Gang. A gang of dash. So we can say that gang is of thieves. Gang of thieves. Let us write the answer. See, this is the spelling Thieves. So here I have placed the answer for you, a gang of thieves. That is our answer. Then next one, a pack of dash. A pack of wolves. Can you find wolves? Yes, over here. A pack of wolves. So many wolves together. That is called a pack. Let us write the answer. So here is our answer, a pack of wolves. I have written the answer for you. Then a pride of dash. Pride means so many lions sitting together. A pride of lions. Let us write the answer over here, lions. See, here is the answer, lions. A pride of lions. Next, a school of dash. What do we write? A school of, can you find from here? A school of whales. See, these are whales. So what is the spelling? Tell me. W-H-A-L-E-S. Whales. And I put it in the blank. A school of whales. Next, a staff of dash. A staff of employees. Where are employees? See, these are people. Can you see over here? These are employees over here. So employees are the people who work. They are called employees. So a staff of employees. Let us write the answer. What is the spelling of employees? E-M-P-L-O-Y-E-E-S. Employees. And I put it in the blank. A staff of employees. Then number 9, a team of dash. So the team will play like cricket match or football match, etc. Team of players. So these players we have to write over here. So what is the spelling? P-L-A-Y-E-R-S. Players. A team of players. Next, what is given? A swarm of dash. So one more time we saw swarm. A swarm of dash. We can say swarm of insects. Can you see insects over here? This is called swarm. So many insects together. So let us write the answer. Our answer is insects. I-N-S-E-C-T-S. Swarm of insects. So here I have written the answer for you, insects. So what did we learn? a choir of singers, a crowd of people, a flock of birds, a flock of sheep, a gang of thieves, a pack of wolves, a pride of lions, then a school of whales, then a staff of employees, then a team of players, a swarm of insects. All these are collective nouns. So one more worksheet based on collective noun. See what is given over here, that we have to fill in the blanks. Can you see what is this? Number 1, can we just find out a dash of ants? So many ants are there together. We have to write 2 collective nouns for ants. So a colony of ants and army of ants. Let us write both the answer. What is the spelling? Colony, COLONY, colony of ants, and second answer is army, and army of ants. That is our answer, and we put the answers over here. See, colony of ants, army of ants. These are the 2 correct answers. Then what is given over here? Can you see? A man who is running away because there are so many bees going after him. Honey bees are there. So we can write with S, that is a swarm of bees, or we can say a hive of bees. So let us write the spelling. Swarm, SWARM, swarm of bees, or you can also call it hive, HIVE, swarm of bees or hive of bees. These are both the correct answers. As you can see, both are the correct ones which I have placed in the box. See over here, colony of ants, army of ants, swarm of bees, hive of bees. Then number 3, what is given? In number 3 it is given a dash of fish. So many fish together. See, it will not change to fishes. Fish will remain fish in singular as well as plural. So a school of fish. You also go to school, right? Same way, fish. The collective noun for fish is school. A school of fish or a shoal of fish. So let us write the spelling. What is the spelling? SCHOOL, school of fish, or SHOAL, shoal of fish. And I put it over here. School of fish and a shoal of fish. Next, can you see over here the birds flying together in the sky? So we call them a fleet of birds flying together in the sky. So what is the spelling? FLEET, fleet of birds which fly together in the sky. It is also called flight of birds. Do you want to see the spelling of flight? FLIGHT, flight of birds. And one more answer is fleet of birds. These are the 2 correct answers. Then let us look at number 5. What is given over here? Can you see so many lions sitting together? So we call them a pride of lions. So what is the spelling of pride? Let us write PRIDE, pride of lions. That is our answer. See, which I have written over here. So this is a pride of lions. Next one, what can you see over here? So many cows are there. So what is the collective noun for cows? It starts with H. So we can say a herd of cows. Do you know the spelling? HERD, herd of cows. That is our answer. See, a herd of cows is grazing, is standing in the ground. Next one, number 7. What is given? A dash of elephants. So many elephants are drinking water together. See, baby elephants are there, mother elephant is there. All are drinking water together. So what do we call the group of elephants? Same like cows, we say group of elephants are herd of elephants. So let us write the answer. HERD, same like the cows, herd of elephants. Next, number 8, last one, what is given? A dash of sheep. See, plural of sheep is sheep. It will not be sheeps. It will be sheep as it is. So many sheep. Can you see here white color animals? These are sheep. So when so many sheep are there, it is collective noun. What is the group name for sheep? Flock. F-L-O-C-K. Flock. Let us write F-L-O-C-K. A flock of sheep. That is our answer for collective noun of sheep. Now we have collective nouns for things. Things means the object, the non-living things. So we must know the collective nouns for non-living things, the objects. Let us see the first one. What can you see over here? Can you see stamps? Just like in English we have studied, Benjamin had collection of stamps. Same way these are stamps. Can you see stamps over here? So a dash of stamps. Then a dash of stamps. Again we have to write two answers. First will be with A and second will begin with C. So here N is there. That's why here vowel is used. See, A. So we can say album of stamps or we can say collection of stamps. So what is the spelling for album? A-L-B-U-M. Album. And what is the spelling for collection? C-O-L-L-E-C-T-I-O-N. Collection. Album of stamps and we can say collection of stamps. Both are correct answers and I place it over here so that you can see. First one blank will be album. Second will be collection. Album of stamps, collection of stamps. Then what is given next one? It is given a dash of bread. So can you see the bread over here? So one piece is there lying over here. Can you see? That is called loaf. It starts with L. So what is the spelling? L-O-A-F. Let us write the spelling L-O-A-F. A loaf of bread means one slice of bread. Right? That is collective noun for bread. Then let us see number 3. What is given? A dash of flowers. See, so many flowers are there together, united in a place. A dash of flowers. Again, a dash of flowers. So we have to write two answers for flowers. First one starts with B and second also starts with B. But first one is longer than second one. So you can say a bouquet of flowers or you can call it a bunch of flowers. So let us write the spelling of bouquet. B-O-U-Q-U-E-T. Bouquet. And second answer is bunch. B-U-N-C-H. Bouquet of flowers or you can call it bunch of flowers. As I have put over here, answer 1 and answer number 2. Then next what is given to us? A dash of bananas. Again a dash of bananas. So there are two answers possible for bananas. Right? What do we write for bananas? It starts with B. So for bananas also we can write bunch. A bunch of bananas. Again a dash of bananas we can write a comb of bananas which starts with C. So let us write the spellings for both B-U-N-C-H bunch, C-O-M-B comb. These are the two answers for bananas. See again, I'll repeat for you. A bunch of bananas, a comb of bananas. Then number 5. What is given in number 5? It is given a dash of grapes. So when so many grapes are there together, what do you call? A bunch of grapes. In a bunch it is given. See, very yummy. So a bunch of grapes. Let us write the answer. B-U-N-C-H. Bunch. And I put it over here. A bunch of grapes. Then what is given? a dash of keys. So many keys are there together, right? United in a place. So many keys are there. House key, office key, etc. There are so many keys. So we call it a bunch of keys. Again the same spelling, B-U-N-C-H, bunch, a bunch of keys. This is our answer. So what is our next worksheet? Can you see the worksheet? What is given over here? We have to tick mark. What do we have to tick mark? We have to tick mark the proper nouns. See what is given over here? Tick mark the proper nouns. We have to find out the proper nouns and we have to put tick mark. See first one, Tweety and bird. Which one is proper noun? Can you see capital alphabet over here? This is the name of the bird, Tweety. So that is proper noun and we put tick mark in the first one. Then number 2, house and White House. Where can you see capital? W-H. These are capital alphabet. So it is proper noun. It is the name of the house. So it is proper noun. Then number 3, holiday, Christmas. So holidays are many but Christmas is only one. It is festival. It is capital also. It is proper noun, Christmas. Then number 4, what can you see? Emperor, man. Can you see emperor and man? But here there is no proper noun, there is no capital alphabet. Can you see? E is not capital, M is not capital. Man are so many, emperor can also be more than one. So there are no proper nouns over here. Then next, number 5, what is given? World and earth. See, world and earth. Now, world is not capital W, earth is capital E. It is the name of the planet. It is proper noun. So we have to tick mark in the spelling earth. It is proper noun. It is only one planet that we live in. Number 6, what is given over here? Then what is given over here? Wall and fans. So there is no proper noun. Can you see W and F capital? No, it is not capital. So there is no proper noun over here. Then what is given? January and month. So J is capital because it is the name of the month. So all the 12 months are proper nouns like January, February, March. So here it is proper noun, we put tick mark. Then next one it is given, number 8, country and republic. Is there any proper noun? No, there is no proper noun. C is not capital, R is not capital. Then let us see over here in number 1 what else is given? Pet animal. Are there any proper nouns? Is any capital alphabet over there? No, there is no capital alphabet and there are no proper nouns in these 2 words. Then next, building, residency. Building is this, residence is the place where you live. So is there any proper noun? Can you see B capital, R capital? No, there are no proper nouns because B is not capital, R is not capital. Then festival, event. See, Christmas is festival, right? Events are so many. But is there any proper noun? Is F capital or E capital? No, so there are no proper nouns. Then what is given? General and Bonaparte. So Bonaparte is the name of this man, like we can say Napoleon Bonaparte. So Bonaparte is capital B. See over here, it is capital, and that's why it is a proper noun. And we put tick mark over here because we have to find proper nouns. It is capital B, as you can see over here. Then next to what are given? Planet and globe. Is there any proper noun over there? Can you see any proper noun? No. But our earth is proper noun. As we know, we already put tick mark. Earth is proper noun, capital E. But here there is no proper noun. Globe means this is the globe, the earth where we live in. But here is capital, so it is proper noun. Here there is no capital alphabet, so there is no proper noun. Then next one, what is given? Great Wall and fortification. See, this is the Great Wall of China. It is in China. Can you see G capital, W capital? Yes, it is a proper noun because it is capital. So we have to put tick mark. Great Wall. It is capital and therefore it is proper noun. Next, what is given? Winter and season. So January is winter season. But is it proper noun? No, W is not capital, S is not capital. So these are common nouns. These are not proper nouns. Last two, what is given? Poland and land. Is there any proper noun? Can you see any proper noun? Yes. See, Poland, P capital. And it is also the name of the country like India. So Poland is a country. It is proper noun. P is capital. So we studied proper nouns and we just put tick mark in the proper nouns. In today's video, we studied chapter 4 nouns. We had the quick revision of the chapter and we solved extra worksheet based on the same chapter. Thank you all of you. Goodbye. Take care. Have a nice day.